Did you have those
So
doubts, like maybe in the beginning part where you just weren't? I mean, you said when you were doing for Wisconsin, but even with the Kings, like were you just like, oh man, like not feeling it, or like you said, I can imagine that happened at
yeah,
least a couple times.
probably more than that. I would
Yeah,
have that where, and the funny thing is, and I think it's good that an announcer or a player or anybody in any kind of business, you're your own best critic. You know what you want to do, and if you don't get it done, you're upset with yourself and say, I should have been better than that. So there were times coming home from a telecast, my wife would say, how did it go? And I'd say, I was okay on most of the goals, but there was one goal I messed up on. And at the same time, I had to think, I don't know if the viewing audience would even realize that. I knew what I wanted to do in that moment, but they really didn't
yeah,
know. So it sounded okay to them. But I thought, I wanted to do this, and I didn't get the guy's name in where I wanted, and that would affect me a little bit. But then the next game, you got to forget about that and go on and do a better job the next time. And as I say, I think for most people, they didn't realize when those moments were that you didn't do what you set out to do. So I think that's a lesson for young announcers or anybody anywhere is to be your own best critic and to take that criticism in the right way. It's made to make you better. If you follow what somebody says, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. If you improve on that, it's going to make you better at your job. So don't get upset and mad at somebody who says you got to do this or that. Take it in the meaning that it's meant for, and that is to improve yourself. And that's kind of the way I looked at it. We record every game, and I'd put them on it. Maybe not watch the whole game, but I'd watch the tapes, listen to tapes. How did that description of something sound, and use that to improve and get better the next time.